Okay, we live. Okay, I haven't did a weekend stream in a minute. Open panel for everybody that's coming in and listening in. Open panel. Had a good week. We're gonna have a better week with NSAV, that's for sure. Cryptocurrency exchange, ready to go. August 9th is the launch. Second behind Coinbase. Yeah, I think next week is gonna be a big play. I think it's going to be a big play. People should just focus on the FDA catalyst. People should focus on the healthcare bull and to be able to get certain things situated and lined up. But just being jazzy, if you want to come up on the panel, it's an open panel. It's an open panel. But respect everybody that's coming in. Please like, share, subscribe. And if anybody wants to book a consultation, creditbuilder475@gmail.com. Creditbuilder475@gmail.com. Nash, you in the UK, man. How's everything holding up in the UK, man? How is everything holding up in the UK? The UK got to deal with lockdowns. People in Australia already have a situation because of the lockdowns. The economy pretty much is based off of openings, man. People need to get that money. Employment needs to be running. All right, no problem. But, this is an open panel for all the people that's coming in. Had to hit y'all with the weekend financial stream. Hope everybody is having a productive weekend. Hope people are situating when it comes to their financial planning. Okay, just got out of lockdown. Okay, see, we're about to re-enter lockdown. Okay, are you going to talk about how to pass your belongings and money to the family? Well, you could do that with having a trust, having a private trust, and also having a in-living will, and having certain things set up when it comes to having a document of a private trust set up, a in-living will, and having beneficiaries. And when it comes to beneficiaries, your LLC could be the beneficiary. Pardon me. Keystone, you're supposed to be get in contact with me, man. Okay, you called on another number? Okay. But for all the people that's coming in, man, this is an open panel. If anybody have any questions, if anybody have any discussions, or if people want to be able to ask questions before they book a consultation, man, this is an open panel. This is a weekend. I usually don't do weekend panels because it's, the stock market ain't open in the weekends. People should focus on studying on the future markets and also the Forex in the weekends because them things run nonstop, non-concurrent. But for the people that's coming in, open panel, if you have any questions, feel free to come in, man. I need people to open up the discussion because this is sort of like a freestyle. But when it comes to just being Jazzy's question, you do that with a private trust, having a living will, having an LLC to become the beneficiary so you can control the checkbook. You want checkbook control. You don't want to have too many custodians of your trust. The custodian is a third-party person that can potentially rip you off. That's why you have checkbook control of having a beneficiary as the LLC that you create. That's controlled, but this is an open panel. That's pretty much how you would do situations where you could keep it in-house, keep everything protected, and also have a manner where you're not being ripped off. So, you always have that very situated. But Prince, respect to you as well. Peace to you. But open panel for people that wants to join and come up, feel free to come up. We could talk various of things. We could talk credit. We could talk real estate. We could talk stocks. We could talk crypto. But I just want the room to get filled. People like, share, subscribe. People that's coming in, please like the video. This is an open panel. And if anybody wants to donate, $ Mr. Perfect 23G. But for the people that's coming in, please tap in, man. I want people to come in, people that's in business or in an industry of either lending, insurance policies, construction, real estate agents, credit repair like I do. Feel free to come up. People that's grant people, Because I know I got people like TC. TC does a very good job when it comes to her content and her input. She does grants as well. I hope she sees this live as we now speak in the shadows. I hope she just pop out. But it's about the situation of the financial man. Because if we're gonna have another lockdown, people need to be prepared for that lockdown. Because people are starting to hear more lockdown scares. And that's why we need to have more financial streams, because finance is not boring. Actually, to be honest, finance is a situation of you leveraging credit, leveraging situations where you can get lending, be able to turn 400 credit score into at least 650, working your way up to 700, getting high limit trade lines, deleting a lot of situations of inquiries. But, it's the aspect of, you getting prepared, because it seemed like there is no more stimulus, because I hear no stimulus talk. For all the people that have at least heard stimulus talk, raise your hand, but I have not heard stimulus talk yet. So people should just focus on the aspect of either e-commerce, getting your credit repaired, and getting trade lines, and getting your credit pretty much buffed out, or aspect of stocks where I tell you about the FDA catalysts, I tell you about the pink current mergers, SPQS. So I'm going to share my screen as soon as we get everything packed. But for all the people that's coming in, please like the video. This is an open panel. If anybody wants to donate, $ Mr. Perfect 23G, $ Mr. Perfect 23G. And if anybody wants to get in contact with my email, creditbuilder475@gmail.com for your free stocks list, and also your free secret credit lender and also secret lenders list. So you could be able to get yourself prepared, understand what you need to get qualified, and also notice situations of how you could be able to benefit to get yourself some money as well. But open panel, that's the StreamYard link. People that wants to come in, feel free to come in, but I want to over expound on what Just Being Jazzy said. When it comes to the trust, you create everything in an organized manner, because if people are not going to create trust, they create a private holding company with creating their LLC with a business banker using either, you could use LegalZoom, be able to get it started where they can kind of like streamline everything. And they streamline everything in a very quick manner where you could be able to get everything organized. Yes, the bonus edition. Yes, it is the bonus edition. But like I said, when it comes to a private holding company is for organizing your taxes and organizing your finances in a very well in shape manner, where situations of if you want to buy another business, you could be able to do it off of the private holding company and the LLC that you do have, with the operating checking account, the merchant account, sales coming in where you could capture sales coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, pretty much using Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram ads, Twitter ads as your traffic, with an automated affiliate system using Social Snowball, SMS Bump when it comes to capturing phone numbers, and Klaviyo when it comes to capturing email. So this can be used for e-commerce. I know I got a lot of people that's in the music industry. They could use that when it comes to their fan base, audience, and clientele, to be able to make sure that you could follow up, send promo offers, and show your recent projects or new products, or to be able to make sure everything that you do create out in the future could be rolled out with existing audience that's engaged. But you use Klaviyo to capture the emails, SMS Bump to capture the phone numbers, and Social Snowball to be able to leverage the customers that are already bought from you, to be able to bring in more people to buy from you as well off of the word of mouth. So automated affiliate marketing system will be Social Snowball. We could be able to leverage all your maximum opportunities, and using retargeting to retarget people from Google, Facebook, and also Instagram and Twitter. So retargeting or remarketing with Google. With Google, they use the term remarketing, but it's the same process of people that clicked on your video. They can be able to see it multiple times, or your website, or your affiliate marketing page, or Amazon affiliate, ClickBank, offers when it comes to make money online products that makes the most money off ClickBank offers. ClickBank is like subpar affiliate marketing, but if you're going to do affiliate marketing, you might as well create your brand, your logo, your product, keep everything in-house, and use social snowballs. So when somebody buys from you, you can leverage them easily and to be able to follow up, make an opportunity, get them in your sales funnel, follow up on your sales funnel, make sure everything is on a retargeting, consistent, concurrent level. But you use copywriters when your brand is expanding, where you have more people, more eyes, and more sophisticated audience. Because with copywriting, it's going to be more personalized messaging. It's not going to be just Dear Reader. It's going to be Dear Miss Susan Smith, Dear Mr. Reginald Jenkins, Dear Mr. Susan McFarland. It's going to be more personalized like that. So when it comes to copywriting, it helps you to convert more sales from your email list and also your in-page inbound people that's coming in. So that's e-commerce tip, but that's something that you can use when it comes to building websites and trying to get somebody to convert off your website, off of either cold or warm traffic. But, warm traffic is based off your target based off income, situations like that. But you just try to be able to make sure that you do your best job in incentivizing the sale and having a call to action. That's the whole model of sales and marketing. But respect to you, Adam Williams, respect to you. It's an open panel for anybody that wants to come in. Feel free to come in. Feel free to come in. Feel free to join the live. Please like, share, and subscribe. If anybody wants to come in, feel free to come in. Feel free to come in. Feel free to come in. But, scenarios like that is just to maximize all your opportunities, be able to leverage any angles that you can, being able to at least provide a good follow-up offer. But, scenarios like that, you just have to be well-positioned based off of your audience targeting. So you target based off of income. You could target from $60,000 to $90,000 off of Facebook ads, but you got to target based off of income. One, lead nurturing, so that it's customer service relationship. When you have a CRM tool, you can be able to use that CRM tool to pretty much understand what is your lead, what is the conversation that you did have with them, to make sure everything's organized, make sure everything's specific, keep all of your leads pretty much to the basis of being professional, not asking them a whole bunch of questions of what was your file again, or what was that what you mentioned a couple of days ago. No, you have to have your CRM lined up, and you have to have smart sales labor people to make sure that everything is to the detail. And if you got to be cutthroat when it comes to sales people, no problem. Be cutthroat, because at the end of the day, it's based off of your business. If your business fails, it's on you. It's not an aspect where you can blame, even if you can blame somebody, it's still on you. It's your funds that you spend. But this is an open panel for all the people that's coming in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And also feel free to join in on the panel. Feel free to join in on the panel. I'm debating if I want to leave this live stream up. I'm really just doing this live for the people that are either very busy in the work days, that have some free time in the weekend to be able to talk business, talk about their finances, or getting certain things situated when it comes to their finances. Because at the end of the day, rent moratoriums ain't been extended. So, people should always be on the watch out when it comes to what big government is doing. Because if rent moratoriums ain't extended, and people that I told 6 months ago when they got their stimulus checks to invest in the market and to focus on aspects of e-commerce, to get their digital marketing down or understand digital marketing before they spend $1 on marketing, or getting involved in e-commerce and Amazon and Walmart, they're the ones that pretty much already either lined up for it or prepared for another lockdown. Because it seems like when another lockdown hits, e-commerce businesses is going to be winning, while retail and office buildings and apartments is going to be very cheap off of the economic standpoints of lockdowns and them not collecting the rents, and plus no stimulus being added. Shit, no stimulus being added. That literally creates another can of worms of unclear economic problems. So people should just get a strategized plan. So if it is a lockdown, at least you know how to either familiarize yourself with Shopify, Sam's Cart, or creating an e-commerce store, getting you some USA suppliers, and try to leverage that word of mouth type product. Because word of mouth products that I managed to make success of was either hair business, using either hair bundles of me either capturing the payment first, leveraging it, or me buying the physical product and selling it face to face to people in an open air market type of situation. But people should just focus on recession proof products, recession proof businesses, industry and niche where the world can be literally falling and you could still be able to make profit because people are still going to be able to need it regardless if it does fall or not. So recession proof businesses is like laundromats, coin laundromats, franchise businesses, because the franchise food stocks I told y'all about 6 months ago have been up at QRS. That's that ticker that I told y'all guys about a couple months ago. Fast food franchises like Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr., situations like that. Told you guys about Walmart, told you guys about Apple, the big chip plays, to make sure that you know that I am a person that is more diversified and I don't give just penny stock plays. I give you the big ticket situations when it comes to Apple, Nike. When Apple had $100 billion quarter, like January of 2021, and people said, why is it not running up? I said, you better buy it because it's undervalued. And now people are starting to see that Apple's starting to become expensive again. So when it comes to fundamental investments and analysis on the last video that I gave you guys, we pretty much gave you the complete rundown, breakdown, up and down situations that cover technicals, fundamentals, news, government fundings, partnerships, ventures, mergers. Situations like that could be able to get you some serious money. Focus on it. Never just go off my word. Always do your research. Use Benzinga. Use OTCmarkets.com. And also look at hashtagging it, $ your stock ticker as well, to see on some extra due diligence, see what's the actual pulse. But you got to research StockTwits. StockTwits is actually good when it comes to a lot of stock ticker information. Make sure you're prepared when it comes to a lot of the infrastructure plays. Told you guys about Joe Biden's infrastructure situations that he wants to get through. Ticker XL, CHPT, and also MSMY has been a good play that I told you guys about. INCC, another good play that I told you guys about. What else? GVSI. That's GVSI. Planetary Properties, respect to you as well. And for all the people that's coming in, please like the video, please share it. And for the people that wants to donate, $ Mr. Perfect 23G. This is an open panel. Double C, I called you. Double C, I called you on a stock update. So Double C, whenever you do get a chance, definitely contact me. You got my personal. So for all the people that's starting to come in, this is an open panel. If you want to join in, feel free to join in. And if anybody wants to donate, $ Mr. Perfect 23G is my Cash App. $ Mr. Perfect 23G is my Cash App for donations. If anybody wants to come up, it's an open panel. The link is in the chat. Feel free to come in. Let's talk about some stocks. Let's talk real estate. Let's talk credit. Let's talk people's real estate markets, because people need to talk about their real estate market because development is going through sky high. We already went through NAIL, the home builder and suppliers 3x leverage bull that makes money off of real estate prices going astronomically high. So all the people that's coming in, open panel, Please like the video. This is an open panel. If anybody wants to join in, if anybody have any questions for me, if anybody has any discussion, any type of dialogue, please feel free to come in. Please feel free to come in. But double CC, I pretty much told you on that voicemail of all the plays. So I gave you informed, well thought out situations and plays for you and your loved one to be able to pay attention on, so you could be able to focus on the next strategy plan. But this is an open panel for the people that's coming in. Feel free to join. Feel free to join. Feel free to join. Please like, share, and subscribe. I might share my screen now, but I still got some dialogue to say because we still got transitionary inflation that we got to deal with. Because if we have inflation, okay. All right, I just got home, left my phone. All right, no problem. But yeah, I gave you all the plays, CC. All the plays that you need and to be able to pay attention. You got all those plays. So you got all the early picks, information to study. And if I didn't tell you in that message, I told you about a couple of credit unions as well. If I didn't tell you, I will tell you the next time that we do get in contact. But CC, definitely look at MNGGINCC, double up on CYBL, and double up on INCC. Make sure you double up on those situations and plays specifically, because those got government funding and they're big runners. LCLP, for all the people that saw my videos previously, those are good plays as well. Open panel for everybody. Got a lot of shadow watchers, but open panel for everybody. Click that link. TXTM had a good week. I told you TXTM was gonna have a good week. See, I told you, that's showing proof. Give my stock place progression. Give it progression, but it's nice to know that you've seen that TXTM had a good week, so you could see what I see and you could see what my trading account sees. But definitely pay attention on that. Double up on certain plays. Look at Pink Current merger plays, because with Pink Current, it's a company that's transparent. Seek. All the people that booked the consultation with me, they got Seek in it a month. For all the people that got into Seek, they're winning. Respect the people that got into CYBL from the emails that I've sent. CYBL was 0.004. Now it's at 1 to 2 cents. So it's teetering from 2 to 1.5 cents. So people are making good money. That means people that put in 40 got $200 on their return investment. That's $160 net profit. I just want people just to stay more diligent. You're being patient on Seek. Well, be patient on Seek, but Seek is another play to keep your eyes on. LGBS, that's another good play to keep your eyes on. Just look at a lot of the government plays, because a lot of the situations I told you guys about, SNMN, please pay attention. Please pay attention to that one. From me to you, from all the people that's listening, to all the shadow people, for all the people that just click in and just click out, please pay attention to those plays. Look at XL, that's the Joe Biden infrastructure play. when it comes to the electric buses, because electric buses being transitioned in every big city near you. So, just be very wise and diligent off of the treasury bulls. Look at the China bear. So you better get to the China market, get that situated as well. So with the China bear, you could be able to profit off of the China market crash. Here in this channel, pretty much gave you strategies on the profit when the market is down. Like Friday, the market was down, but plays like MNGG, which I'm gonna share my screen right now, so you guys could be able to see what I've been telling and preaching y'all guys about, with actually up 50%. So we're gonna share my screen. Give me one moment. And this was Friday. I told you guys about this 2 weeks ago. Okay. Okay, up 50%. The gold miners is winning. And this is with a market that was going down. That's Friday. Past 5 days, you can see. Past a month, vertical push. Past 6 months, even better push. $50% on Friday. Told you guys about that 2 weeks ago. Keep telling you guys about these plays, man. E-Trade, Interactive Brokers, and pretty much that's it. Because I lost faith in TD Ameritrade, man. TD Ameritrade pissed me off that a play like that I couldn't buy in. But E-Trade, I could be able to buy a situational play like MNGG. Because MNGG had a monstrous day. 50% on Friday. In the past 5 days, still a vertical push. And in the past month, I told you guys about it like 2 or 3 weeks ago, last time I went live. This is, for me, like a 5-cent hold. So if it goes 5 cents, that's a 40x return for me. So if it goes 10 cents, that would be an 80x if it goes 10 cents. If it pushes that mark 10 cents, it'll be 80. But I'm just going very conservative. I'm just going in and out. So if it blows up to 3 to 5 cents, I still profit 10x, 20x. People that's still listening in with me, they could profit 10, 20x as well. And I'm going to give you feedback when it comes to all these plays, because I never just report on something and just dip out. No. Situations like this, I've been telling you guys about this play for like 2 or 3 weeks just to be able to hold on. And this is the gold mining stock, Miners Global Inc. Told you guys about this, up 50%. One day, still up 50%. Really, it's supposed to be up more than 50% in the past 5 days, because as you can see from the trading, dipped, crashed, then went vertically up. As you can see. But gold mining stocks, and I told you guys about on that 11-hour live stream that I did previously, about how junior gold mining stocks is a play. It's something that you need to pay attention on. It's something that you at least need to be on your watch list, get involved in. Even people that are just casually just watching my channel and not even thinking about investing in nothing. Cool. Still pay attention on it, because when the market crash, this is all the plays that's going to go up when everything is down. So the people that's coming in, this is an open panel. Please like the video. Please share. Please get involved. Please subscribe. Please get into the conversation. It's an open panel, man. If it was about any other topic, any other controversial topic, people be coming in, busting in, knocking each other over. But please feel free to come in. I want to hear people's perspective. Open business panel, stocks, economy. So economy, if you're a person that's not even business oriented, let's talk about jobs. Let's talk about either trades or situations of people can get apprenticeships or something in the avenue of that if you're not entrepreneur minded or going to get involved in investments. Yes, I'm telling you, TD Ameritrade just snapped on everybody. People that was functioning and flowing very well on it wound up being their biggest detractors, man. They really turn on people. That is weird. Like, September is not even here, and they're already acting like September is here. Like, I get it. If September was here, then cool. Every stock that pretty much that hasn't become pink current or hasn't filed that 8K or their 10K filings, because that's really where people in this channel need to pay attention. That's why you need to follow the SEC report on Twitter to get every 8K, 10K annual report filing that you need. Every filing that you need. You need to get every report. Okay. We got my man in the back chat. Okay. You can turn your camera off if you want to, man. And also we got Coolest Pomeranian as well. So we got more people that's coming in. Respect everybody that's coming in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if anybody wants to book a consultation, credit repair 475@gmail.com. Credit builder 475@gmail.com. Mokamami, you come up on the panel as well. The panel. What's going on, y'all?
Yo, I got connected now.
What's going on?
When I got connected,
Huh?
I had to use Kraken. You ever heard of Kraken?
Yeah, I heard of Kraken.
Yeah, I got that. I just did that today. So that just need to know the codes and the best stocks to get off of it. It's all connected now and it's easy. I tested it and everything. I'm not ready for TJ Ameritrade because I have negatives on old accounts that I used to use. I hadn't used a regular banking system in years.
Bruh, I'm telling you, man, as soon as you're back in the regular banking system, we can get everything that you need. Your credit repaired. You can get involved in the stock market, in the trading. You could be able to get everything lined up, man. As soon as you get that situated, we can be able, me, Brian, Mark, we can all be able to work collectively to be able to get that situated, man. Because people with bad credit, man, they're going to be really in a tough spot. Because even people with the best credit, if they can't be able to focus more on the business side or transitioning their strong personal into getting an LLC and getting strong business credit, man, they're going to be in a real hellhole. They're going to be in a real hellhole because they got to leverage it, man, because without credit, people...
Hello?
I think he fell off there a bit.
You did? Hold up.
You're probably back.
I'm trying to let me try to fix this.
Okay, now I'm back. So, like I said, as soon as you're initiated back into the banking system, we can get everything sorted out. You just got to get You got to get back into the banking flow, man. You got to set aside money. You got to make sure that you have secured business credit cards. When you do get your LLC, you got to get involved when it comes to e-commerce. Am I buffering?
I got credit cards. I got that. You know what I mean? I just got to get on the business side and just work on the credit part. We're going to work on that soon. But what's going to be first? I have to do the Kraken first to really get myself cracked in and all that. So what's your opinion on the Kraken website? Because it does connect to debit cards.
Because, well, with Kraken, you can get involved with the majority of the stocks. Like, you can get involved with Cardano. Because really, I told people about Cardano was at 15 cents. Now it's at $1.40, $1.50 range. So I told people about that.
I'm going to go ahead and put that on tonight.
Cardano expensive as hell now. Because I told people about that when it was 15 cents. Respect to you as well. For all the people that's coming in, open business panel. But yeah, man. So like I said, I have no problem with Kraken. It's just NSAV is something that everybody that's on the channel, everybody that's listening in, tuning in, need to pay attention. They need to get their ass on NSAV because that's Net Savings Link. And that's literally the second cryptocurrency exchange behind Coinbase.
I want to ask you about the Bitcoin because the Bitcoin, I was about to do that. I say, hold up, let me not put my $20 on it. Let me ask because it's up there. Let me ask Real Deal Financial first because it's up there in the It's up there in the millions now. The Bitcoin. So if I did the $20 on the Bitcoin right now, I'll be losing out. See, the penny stocks is what you was talking about because the penny stocks have nothing, and when they do blow up, you do make out better.
Whoa, my plays. Hold on. We ain't saying nothing. All my penny plays has government contracts. One, Pink Current, meaning that they're a transparent company that's sending all their financial reports when needed on the deadline. So these companies ain't nothing. These are either energy plays that benefits from the Build Back Better plan from Joe Biden, all them green energy situations when it comes to EVs, solar panels, graphite, lithium when it comes to Elon Musk. So these ain't nothing, man. So, when it comes to these situational plays, man, be specific because I don't want people to be discouraged or to think in the aspect I'm just giving them junk companies. No, these situations these are government contract plays where they benefit from the U.S. National Guard and the U.S. Army. Like I've been telling you about Cyberlux, that was 0.004. Now it's about to be 2 to 3 cents. And I tell people all the time, I'm holding to 15, 20 cents. So right yeah, now, people can vouch for me, man. Even people in the chat is vouching for me when it comes to CYBL. It's been great recently. People that have been following, just paying attention, not spending no money with me, just looking, just to be able to be a researcher, just to be able to see, is my plays going up? People that haven't spent money can see CYBL has been going up. So that's a trending stock regardless. So like I tell everybody, you don't got to spend money to make money with me. People that spend money with me, they get all the perks. But respect everybody that's coming in. This is an open panel. But CYBL has been doing extremely great in the past 2 or 3 weeks since I told y'all.
Let me show you what the Bitcoin has been doing. It's on my Note 20 Ultra. Do you see that?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah. And on the top, there's CYBL.
Hold on. Show your screen. Show your screen again. Oh, no.
That's what Bitcoin is at right now.
See? And I told y'all about getting in that dip. When it was around 28 to 31. Now it's at 40, about to be 42. I told y'all, man, y'all make y'all money on the dips. As like my man is showing you in the screen right now. When I told y'all to get in the dip, he got on the dip. He profit. He benefit off the situation. I'm just looking at it. But BT, that's Bit Digital. That situation I've been told you guys about. GVSI and also NSAV. So right there, as you can see, 42,000. If Bitcoin goes to 70, 80,000, that means all the blockchain technology stocks, all of the digital finance stocks, and also all of the necessary lightning technology, cryptocurrency type of fast mining companies, they can benefit as well. So like I said, man, people should just focus on being more diligent on all of their plays. Buy the
Cause right
dip
here,
on
this
any
phone, my
opportunity.
no pointer. This is my business machine right here. I do all my business on here. Do all my ride share, everything, hustles, everything is done on this phone right here. Everything. So right
Well,
now,
salute to
I really
everybody.
want to get into. I really want to get to this cryptocurrency, and I really want to get into the stock market very seriously because you got the shift coming and stuff like that, and we have to beat the shift before the shift beats us.
Beat the shift, man. I'm telling you, man, it's a transitional year. Like I told people, when you hear government officials worldwide say this is a transitional year, meaning a transitional year is a year on the aspect of they don't care what happens this year. This is just something as a pass between. Their real big plan is for next year. So people should focus. If it's a transitional year, don't give up. Don't have a defeatist mindset. Focus on either
Mm-hmm.
being involved in e-commerce. If you're a person that like to either sell products, get involved in digital marketing, Google, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Twitter ads, Snapchat ads, TikTok ads, or if you're a person like everybody that's in this channel, get involved when it comes to aspect of e-commerce and also stocks, government contracts, and the Build Back Better plans, and also Joe Biden sponsored government plan stocks. You can't help but to
You
win. And also we
understand
talk
stock
about
for
real
me,
estate.
and I'm really like going to go on cracking in and start invest. I'm really going to do some heavy investing within the next 2 weeks. With this week and next week, I'm going to keep on doing some heavy
Yeah.
investing.
Well, next week
It's
is a
time.
big. Well, next week and then a week after that is a big situation because of August 9th when it comes to NSAV having their cryptocurrency exchange launch. And it's about to be $1, I bet you. Matter of fact, I will put that on my word. Next year, it'll be $2 a share. Right now, it's 9 cents. For all the people that's going to put in $90 in, that's $2,000 because it's going to be the second publicly traded cryptocurrency exchange behind Coinbase. I'm telling you, when I told you guys about NSAV before it was a penny, people doubted me. Now it's at 10 cents. When is we going to be able
But bro,
to?
what's your take of like?
Yeah.
Okay, because like I looked at the charts on that, and yeah, the thing went hyperbolic pretty much.
Yes.
Now, I'm not about to hop in there.
No, don't
Because
do it too early.
if you look at it like the RSI, like it's hella overvalued, man. So I'm just waiting for the pullback. It's what I'm waiting for.
But the fucked up part about it is, man, it may not be a pullback because their launch is in August 9th. When they launch their cryptocurrency exchange, they make money off of the transaction fees, regardless if Bitcoin goes up or down.
I don't know, bro. I'm
they're trying to break the back of the average consumer. That's what they want to break the back of. You know what I mean? They want to run everything while we're just pawns and just bitches through the fucking system.
But so I can agree with you. No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Cool. Don't get me wrong. You can be able to make money off of the pullback by shorting the stock. You can be able to wait for a good entry for a pullback. But people that been in this channel when I told y'all about NSAV, when y'all pretty much was either getting involved in it or just gonna say we're gonna tap. Yet Coinbase is $250, $250, bro. All the people that don't want to spend $250, they'll spend on NSAV and also GMER. I told y'all about that as well. Cool. Are you on a computer?
Let's get all the penny stocks that you told me about that are going to work and that's going to bounce back into some big money I could cash out on. That could go to all my business accounts and check so I could make other things happen too on top of the stocks and bonds and the Bitcoin. I want to open up the businesses.
Well, that's where you're diversified, but
and I'm tired of chasing this money like with these ride share community and all that with like a chicken with his head cut off. You know what I mean? I'm sick of that. I'm trying to lay back, try to see some money come in. You know what I mean?
Hey man,
if I did, I hadn't smoked a cigar, but I damn sure will smoke one if I do win on your advice.
Hey, man, when it comes to situations like that, man, it's just my job to be able to put you in the right position. But cool, are you on your computer?
Reminds?
Yeah. I'm on the computer, man. I got
Share your
my
screen. Share your
yeah.
screen, man. I'm sorry I gotta use you. I gotta use you on this one, but I need you to just share your screen.
But again, bro, I really feel like come August 9th, it may pull back. And that's when I'm gonna probably short
It
it
might go
on the way
higher.
down and then hop in.
Well, you can make money both ends. So I'm not against it. I'm just saying for the people that's like in the chat that pretty much been seeing this for the past 3 or 4 weeks, when I've been preaching to y'all about this,
Yep.
to look at it as
I
just
just
another
been,
opportunity where
I just
people
been in
that
bad.
don't
I
want
just
to
been in bad.
spend.
I
Uh,
want to spend. I just been in bad situations and stuff. You know what I had to do? I had to completely cut a lot of people off just so I could get this done. You know what I mean? But dealing with these folks out here, they're crazy, doing disrespectful stuff. Then you gotta go out here and and get with these folks because of the disrespect. You know what I mean? That hurts your
mm,
pocket and it hurts you in the long run because you get in situations and in it. You know what I mean? It distracts you
mm.
from what your real mission is and what your purpose is. That's why you got to cut off folks from doing this stuff. You have to be on a business mindset. You have to stay away from the negative and the nonsense. It will mess you
Yeah,
up.
man, cause I don't speak on negative shit on this channel. I'm building y'all up. I'm building y'all self-confidence up and giving y'all the strategies. So
Right,
cool,
exactly.
Pomeranian.
And that's why I say I just stay
When
focused.
you're ready, man, I can share your screen.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. All right, I shared your screen. But yeah, man, like I said, man, you know, I'm to the point where I just need people just to focus on what is your strategy. What if I did give you $100,000 of funding? What would you do? That type of scenario. But we got our screen, so let me take down my banner. But this is an open panel for everybody that's coming in. Credit Builder 475 for consultations and credit repair. Credit Builder 475 at gmail.com for consultations and credit repair. Okay. Okay, so it's 236. So when the rapper Nas and KD cashed out, they cashed out when it was at $340 a share. They started the
So
IPO.
they cash out right somewhere up here, man. Like a couple 6 months ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been selling off a bit there, and that's what I'm saying. I think come August 9th, it's gonna sell off a bit there, and then I'm gonna hop in at that point. But
It could
don't
go up
stop.
because of the volume, man, because that's a low float stock. Plus, it's a company that its volume ain't really up there. When it opens up, it's going to be up there.
Oh no, I thought I could be wrong. I thought the volume was pretty high for it though, as far as shares wise. I mean,
It could go higher. It could go higher.
Yep.
now I know with their ticket stock, they said they weren't going to issue any new shares for like I think 10 years. But yeah, I thought the volume was like pretty high. I can't remember the exact number, but
well, that's why I tell everybody on the channel to do fixed dollar cost averaging, so you can pretty much get a good entry on highs and the dip. You can buy the dip,
yeah,
but I don't know.
you said it was SC. Wait, what is that?
Which one? You're starting to confuse me now. Which one are you specifically talking about? Because I'm thinking about like 25 of them.
Oh, the crypto, the one we were just talking about.
Oh, NSAB. NSAB.
Oh, NSAP. How much is that? If I did that on Kraken, how much would these penny stocks be? The ones you told me about.
Well, if you can get access to them penny stocks and Kraken with Kraken, you're pretty much good when it comes to the cryptos. You're in there. But I told people about Net Savings Link when it was like 00s, 000. Cause look at the chart, man.
Wow.
I told y'all guys about this weeks ago. And look how high it was. So it's not even at its all-time highs.
But again, with this, bro, if it don't pull back, eventually I might FOMO into it. But again, just like I said, look at the charts, man. Like
Bruh, my shit is
it's hella
fundamentally
overvalued.
sound. My shit is fundamentally sound. It got the fundamentals. Creditbuilder475@gmail.com for consultations and credit repair. But like I said, my shit is fundamentally sound.
But yeah, but you know, it's another play I wanted to bring up though, man. This
What
this
happened?
interim therapeutics.
Or medication. Okay, medication market on the jump. And you was telling me about the jab joint too. That's how that stock is rising.
IPA, man. Autoimmune is the
Let me
Delta
see you. I
variant
can pull that up
vaccine
on the
stock.
thing,
That's
IPA.
the Delta variant.
That's
That is the
Bitcoin.
Delta variant vaccine stock. Pfizer is a call option. You better get you some Zoom stock while it's cheap, because if you're gonna do more lockdowns, Zoom stock is gonna go up again.
Yeah, man. But about this play, right here, it's been in a downtrend, I guess, ever since they opened here, how much years back, but pretty much like they have a product. I believe it's an infection. I think it's like for infections, like people who are, I guess for like certain, what is that? Like how certain like infections or resistance to penicillin and things like this. Like they produce a drug of that nature. Like for those, I guess infection like resist for those type of infections that like have, I guess, you know, over time, I guess built up a resistance to, you know, things like penicillin and things of that nature.
Cool. You got any more biotech plays, man? Because, you know, with that, I don't like how the chart is trending. Does it blow up when it comes to catalyst? And salute to my man Sal.
Yeah.
My man Sal, I tried to call you earlier, man. Pick up your phone, man, because after this live stream, I'm about to call you. But does it have any update catalyst? Does it have an FDA?
Yeah, they're working on. They actually, the reason why the chart like dipped here is because they had, like, I think it was the 25th, actually. So it was a couple days ago. They applied for FDA approval on the drug that they're producing, but the FDA said no. There's nothing. No, I want to clarify. There's nothing wrong with the drug itself. It's just the FDA had pointed out a few discrepancies as far as like the dosage. They wanted to do more, I guess, clinical trials on that, and they want to do more clinical trials like against other competitors as well. So there's nothing wrong from at this point. There's nothing wrong with the drug. I'm thinking as soon as they come through and they do that, and they do what the FDA wants. They do those additional clinical trials. I'm saying as soon as they get FDA approval, this thing's going to shoot. I'm thinking all the way up to like $10 maybe. Let's see what was the high. But yeah, the high was like, it was in that 12.85. But yeah, I'm thinking at the least it's gonna shoot to $6 once they get approval. Which I'm thinking that's like maybe a couple months away, maybe like 2 or 3. But
okay.
But I'm definitely gonna be keeping my eyes on this one. Like I've already got a couple shares. My average is like I think like 87 cents is my average.
Fellas, I'm gonna need you to hold the line. I got a business call that give me 5 to 10 minutes, okay? So Tech, you with me? Tech, you here?
I'm here.
All right, cool. I'm gonna need you to look at a couple more of your biology plays. Hold. You already know what to do.
Yeah.
Hold the audience. Give me about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I was saying, I think again, like this is something that people definitely might wanna check out. Because let me see. Give me a second here. So let me get a chart up. Hold on. Come over here. Yeah, definitely show you all of this. All right, I think this is good. There we go. There we go. All right, so this is Webull. I got right here. Pretty sure y'all can see that. All right, and no, this isn't this isn't the right ticker. Sorry, folks, this ain't the right ticker. It's T.
I'm about to start doing these cryptocurrencies on the computer on the laptop because I noticed on the phones they're very sensitive.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
I noticed on these phones these cryptocurrency websites are very sensitive on these cell phones.
Oh, you mean as far as the I guess it's usability on the phone? Like if the website's phone friendly, is that what you're speaking?
It's web friendly to cryptocurrency because when you sign up and it seems like it likes to kick you right back out. It don't stand.
Oh, I mean, what? I guess exchange are you using?
It shouldn't do that. I got. It's a Note 20 Ultra.
Cause me, bro, I use see if I can see that. I use KuCoin. That's a good one, and they have an app that you can download for your phone, and like you don't have to. The only thing you need is just to sign up for this, just a phone number. That's it. So yeah, KuCoin I definitely recommend that.
Okay.
If y'all trying to mess with some crypto, and of course, like I got like your Coinbase, your Coinbase, Coinbase Pro. I mean, but your Coinbase and your Coinbase Pro, which I would definitely use Coinbase Pro in comparison to using Coinbase. So yeah, definitely get you a Coinbase account. I guess they have a mobile app. I wouldn't know. And I think they do have a mobile app. You also have Binance if you want to sign up for that.
I'm about to start using a laptop with this. Because now when I'm trying to actually do fucking something, you know what I'm saying? I gotta put you on mute.
All right. But yeah, folks. So back to this interim therapeutics, like I was saying. So let's see if we can find it like in the news. I know it says like it dropped. Yeah, here we go. Because pretty much when you go in the news here, pretty much this lost, like I said, 67.8% in the 4 weeks. And let's see. And I think in this, maybe it'll say something about the the FDA discrepancies somewhere in here. Yeah, I can't see it. I don't see it in here. But anyway, folks, we'll just you can just look at it to yourself and you decide to hop into this one. But let's see. Let's look at it like on the 1 day. And right here, this indicator right here, this is the real shrimp index. This number just tells you hey man, is the stock is it overvalued or is it undervalued? You can see right now. Right now, here was a dip right here actually. Like right here, this is when this is when they didn't get approved from the FDA. The FDA wanted additional, I guess, clinical testing, whatnot. Like I said, figure out proper dosage. Also, also comparing the drug against like other competitors. Additional other competitors as well. That's pretty much what that. Let me zoom in. Actually, right here. Like this right here, that's pretty much that. That's pretty much what this whole thing dipped off right here. No, actually, that's not even the dip. Right here is the dip, actually. But I think this is a similar situation too, though. I think, but I don't think they had that same discrepancy here. I think actually, I think they actually had a meeting with the FDA, but the FDA actually pushed out the meeting, and I think that's what caused this dip. But actually, it's here. It's right here. Is what I'm talking about. So this is this was Friday of last week. Pretty much this is where it closed. And then I think it was it was Sunday. They pretty much they got the letter from the FDA again saying that, hey, kind of what I already said, hey, we want you to just do additional clinical trials, compare this drug again with additional competitors on the market, I guess, who offer a similar drug. In addition to, like I said, again, just figuring this, again, reworking, figure out the proper dosage, whatnot. So just clarify that. So that's probably what this dip came in. And again, if we zoom out, like you see on the RSI here, this is pretty undervalued right now. This is pretty undervalued, people. And again, in my mind, and this is where I'm coming from, people. In my mind, if the FDA is saying hey man, the drug's they're not saying hey, it's dangerous or it's something wrong with the drug itself. If the only thing is wrong is they just want you to do some additional, I guess, additional trials or whatnot. But they're saying there's nothing wrong with the drug itself. The drug is cool. In my mind, the fundamentals of the business is still in play. So this sell off here, I don't. It's an overreaction. That's all I can say. It's no reaction, people. Because like I said, as soon as they do kind of get everything together and they do get the approval, this thing, yeah, I'm calling it. It's $6. It's going to $6 easily. And at this point, just kind of from my DD, I feel yeah, I feel it's probably more likely they're gonna get it eventually than not get it because they're not they're much they actually working with the FDA to get these things aired out. They're not dodging them or anything. They're keeping the shareholders informed, things like that. And even if we look at it, let's look at it on the 2 hour, because I think this was, let's see. Yeah, yeah. Here it is. Here it is right here. This is when it sold off. It came all the way down to 60. There goes the lowest of 0.62, so 62 cents. But then they had a nice little run up here to 76 cents. And when I saw this, I had bought a little bit like here in this range, like that Friday. So before that weekend, before they were to announce if they got approval or not, I had bought like 200 shares around here. Then heck, came in the market Monday. What the hell? The thing sold off. But like I wasn't tripping because like I didn't put a whole lot of money like here. Like I didn't go in like heavy, like like 1,000 shares or something, thinking, hey man, this is yeah, they're gonna get the approval, whatnot, it's gonna shoot off. So actually when I saw this, and again, like I just kind of read and saw what's going on. I'm like, well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with the drug. Like this is stupid. Why did people why did this sell off? Like they just need to get some additional. So I like loaded up like an additional couple shares here in this area. And like the 60s. Like yeah, I think I got like maybe like additional 200 shares here in like the 60 range. And then from there, like it's kind of like, all right, it ran a bit, and then I think it's right here, like it really ran. It almost came back up to $1, and now it's just kind of consolidating, kind of in this range, I guess. You can see it came right back there to like that. What is that, 76, which is right here, which that was resistance before. And now you can see it's actually acting as support now. So I'm assuming it's going to probably just consolidate in this range. I don't think it's going to go. I'm not say that. I don't think it's going to go lower than this point, unless like some I don't know, like some horrible PR come out or something. Like like the drug is, I don't know, like the sample size that they tested, like the number of people they actually tested with is like a small size or something, or there's some bad news. Then yeah, there's gonna be another sell off on this thing, obviously. At that point, I don't know. I don't know if I would cut my losses at that point. And it would have to wait and see. But I think this is this is a solid play. That's why I'm bringing it up. Because again, like I said, if this thing runs, which I'm pretty sure it's more than likely than not. It's definitely. I mean, at some point, it's going to probably come back up to this like $13 is all-time high, but like I'm thinking in no time, once they get the approval, it's definitely coming back to this $6 range here. It's like right here. Because I'm thinking once they get approval, like we're gonna probably just like fly through this resistance here, and I'm thinking again, I'm thinking $6 range because obviously like that's a pretty that's obviously resistance. So I'm thinking you can probably get a little bit of resistance there, but it's gonna be a nice little run. But yeah, just want to state my case on that one. So I'm thinking pretty good play. But again, not financial advice. Let me throw it out there. Not financial advice. People, do your own DD. But I'm banking that this is probably going to run as soon as they get that approval, and that's going to be a nice little. That's going to be a nice little 6x, pretty much 6 or 7x, depending on what you get in. And then it's like if you load up at these prices, and like they kind of, I guess, you get like certain hedge funds or now like analysts come out and like upgrade the stock. Like at some point, because they don't have options now, But at some point, like I imagine, like they will come to the point where you can actually buy options on this thing. If you got a good amount of stock, let's go like the AMC, because people are talking. This is like the big thing right now. Like you can come in here, folks. You can sell calls against this thing. You can sell out of the money calls. Actually, let's see. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Selling calls like right here. And AMC, they have like weekly calls, which is nice. So like if you had like 100 shares, that's all you need to sell like a call, like one contract. So you had 100 shares. You can come in here. You could sell like you can use 100 shares and sell a call, an out of the money call, to somebody, somebody on the end who's bullish on the thing. When you're selling calls, technically you're bearish. Hold on, folks. All right, folks, I'm back. So, like I said, so practically, when you sell calls, technically you're bearish, but in my opinion, you could still be either bearish or bullish if you're selling calls. And when you're selling puts, and that's like saying, hey, if the stock drops below, like right here, like $36, you're pretty much saying, hey, I will buy 100 shares at $36. At that point, like that's called being bearish when you sell puts, And then you got like the inverse of that, where you could buy a put that if you were to buy a put, like that's being bearish, because you're saying like, hey, like these are in the money puts. So like these persons, like they can exercise these puts right now, and like whoever's on the other end, like they would have to buy 100 shares at $39, even though the current price of AMC is $37. So that's a nice little profit there. And you also have like the inverse on the other side here, where you could hold on, let me make sure. We could buy calls, and pretty much like that's bullish, when you buy a call, because you're betting like, hey man, AMC is gonna shoot the $40, come what is that? Has this already passed? No. Wait, this is for the 6th. Yeah. Come August 6th, you're pretty much saying, hey, it's gonna be $40, and if that's in the money at that point, like you didn't have the option, to buy 100 shares at $40, and let's say like AMC goes past like $40, right, before August 6th, and let's say it's $50. It's $50 a share, but you bought a call. Let's say screw it. Let's even say like let's say I'm trying to buy like an in the money call right here, which is a little bit safer, like this 36 call, and let's say it shoots that $50. At that point, you have the right to, like I said, you have the right to buy 100 shares at $36, even though AMC is $50 a share. Or, if you don't want to own the shares outright, you could actually sell the contract for I don't know, I guess whatever the market determines. And you can make a profit that way. So you don't have to even buy the shares. You can just sell the contract, which is probably
what you're trying to do. What you're trying to do is just to be able to find what the market sentiment is. If the market is bullish, then people will do more call options. But situations like right now, like you have Apple was up on a bear market. Like Friday, the market closed down 150%, not 150%, 150 points. So when it comes to a situation like that, you know, you make your call option just off of what the market sentiment is and just ride that wave. That's what you do off of either shorting. Like when it comes to stocks like that have a big run up, like with this chart right here, I'm just coming back in. So like as I see people that see that it was a big ass run up where it had 3 long ass green candle lights, people that shorted, that's what they were supposed to do. Because that's what you're fundamentally supposed to do when the stock goes up 40-50%. You're supposed to short it. You short it and you make your money off of selling high, buying back in low, and still making some good money off of buying them dips. But for all the people that's coming in, this is an open panel. If you have any questions, feel free to join in. If anybody needs my email, creditbuilder475@gmail.com. Creditbuilder475@gmail.com. And please like the video. Please like the video.
Yeah, and real, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you know, actually, heck, let's look at the weekly. Just, you know, for NASAV, looking at the weekly, like, I mean, yeah, bro, you could definitely say like, hey, man, this is overvalued. That's what I'm suspecting. Like, there's gonna be a pullback eventually. But you can see even right here when it got to that point, it's not quite at that point yet in the RSI yet. Yeah, but when it gets to that point, like I'm suspecting a similar pullback, like what we had here, where this kind of sold off for a bit before it finally, you know, curled here for that next kind of run up.
So, you know, when it comes to that, man, you know, you just look at Keystone, Tech.
I'm right here. I don't know what it is. These websites on here, every time I try to get back in, it's a blackout or something. They put me through hell. I'm about to fucking throw the phone out the fucking window.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yes, just one more play I want to talk about, man. This I only hear about the support.com. Like, they have a merger coming up, and that's why you can see that this chart's been running up these past, I guess, couple
weeks.
These past like couple weeks. It's actually they're about to have a merger with right here, Greenbridge Generations, and this is actually you heard of them?
Okay, I like that. I like that type of due diligence, man. That type of due diligence is like MVP type winning situation because I didn't know about that company. No, I'd have been lying to you if I said if I did. Because mergers and acquisitions is based off of the sector. I focus on all the lithium plays. All my peoples that's in this whole chat channel need to focus on either what you're doing right there. That's a good play. But lithium, copper, graphite, titanium, tin, and also what else? I said titanium, I said tin, I said copper, magnesium, and also that clean power and blockchain services. That's going to be another play because people need to know how to get Bitcoin mining without all of that energy being put out, because Bitcoin mining take a lot of your energy out.
Yeah, and that's why I'm bringing this up, because actually this Greenbridge Generation LLC, they actually have their own. This right here, you see, this is actually their own plant. Like they're generating their own energy to mine, whatever cryptocurrency they're trying to mine. So they're pretty much a crypto miner with their own power plant, essentially. And that's why I want to bring this up, because I just found out about this this week. Because again, this thing it's had a massive run up, man.
Well, I do this with y'all. I'm about to get my Apple computer set up for this because like when you try to do these stuff over the phone, the security systems on these phones do a lot of nonsense to block you from getting in these accounts.
And yeah, and brother Bridge, I know because I know you brought like the whole Elon, carbon neutral, clean.
I'm going to mute.
And I'm saying like this is definitely one of those plays. Like I wouldn't get in right now because you can see like the RSI, like it's getting to that point where it's a little overvalued, a little overbought here. So I'm assuming there's gonna be another pullback. Maybe you, because I think, let me think, because I know the merger's supposed to happen sometime in the third quarter of this year. So the merger's pretty soon. But again, yeah, I wouldn't hop in just yet. I'm thinking maybe try to wait for a pullback of some sort if you want to get into this. Me personally, I've shorted this thing a couple of times, so I'm shorted. And even when the merger happens, I might short it actually when the merger happens, because typically things tend to sell off once the merger happens. But at some point, I am going to hop in this thing for the long play because I think this has a lot of future potential here. So just want to kind of bring that bring this to the people. Definitely want to look into this. Again, that's support.com. They have a merger with Greenbridge Generations here. A clean blockchain service company here.
Well, that's beautiful. That is beautiful, because at the end of the day, people should just focus on the technology surrounding it, because they make money regardless if it goes up or down. It's still operating. They still need those teams. Market stability, network stability.
And bro, I agree with that, man. I didn't think about that until I heard you say it. Like I guess a couple videos back, a while back. I'm like, that makes sense. You definitely might want to. Now I'm saying load up on the like your favorite crypto as well.
Of course, you do that. You do that, but it's a hedge.
But you definitely you also want to invest in the actual people that's actually, delivering that to you as well. Like that's a good play as well. Because me personally, I got a little bit of XRP there. Don't tell the feds, man. But I got some XRP that I'm holding on to.
Well, you always try to be diversified when it comes to technologies, because you're diversified when it comes to certain stock plays. Of course, cool, but you got to be diversified when it comes to technologies. I'm hearing feedback. Okay, like I said, when it comes to you can be diversified when it comes to stock plays, but you got to be diversified when it comes to technologies. Always make sure that you always in the know. And for the people that's coming in, man, open up. I'm opening up the panel, man. Y'all need to open up and come through, man. I got a lot of new subscribers that's coming in, man. I got 250 new subscribers, so I know there's people that listen to me for the very first time. Get on the panel, ask a question, feel free to be able to join in when it comes to this discussion, man. And also like the video. It helps the algorithm. And also share the video. Make sure a friend understands this. Make sure a friend listens to this. But if anybody needs to get personal access to me on a 24/7 basis, or need to get your credit repaired, book a consultation, get your credit repaired, creditbuilder475@gmail.com. And I will put the link in the chat for anybody that wants to come in. But like you were saying, Cool Pomeranian, finish your point. Didn't mean to cut you off. Finish your point.
And yeah, folks, if you just want to kind of sit and forget it, let's say you don't want to hop in, because I'm thinking this thing is going to pull back to like maybe somewhere in the $6 range. I'm thinking it'll pull back to. maybe like 6.99 somewhere in there. I don't have all the resistance and whatever drawn out in this thing yet, but I'm thinking somewhere under $7, somewhere in that 6 range is a good hopping in spot. Maybe
Okay.
like lower 7 if you know. No, I can't even say that because I think it like it pulled back to recently. Yeah, right here, it pulled back to 7. Yeah, 710, and it bounced. Nah, folks, just wait for like six something dollars. I think that's gonna be a good entry point. But you know, even if you just want to sit and forget it, like I think they have options on this thing that you could buy. You could buy like this leap option right here for March 2020. You can get like slightly out of the money because I think at that time like this is gonna be this is gonna probably I don't have any price targets for this yet, but it's going to probably be more than $9 at this point. Like,
Well, what you do, to be honest, what you truly do is you just be able to make sure that you got a call option, a bear put, and you buy the share. Pretty much Mark Cuban did this when it came to Yahoo stock. So he put a call option just in case it goes up. He bought the share just in case if it goes up, he could get like 2 times the leverage. And if it goes down, he can have a bear put. So when it comes to stocks that you got strong conviction in, that you want to do like a 2-side situation where you could benefit from the upward momentum of the stock or downward momentum with the bear put or a bear put spread or just shorting it, whatever you do as a strategy, you're trying to make money off of it if it does go down. So if it does go down, when people put their thumbs down and pretty much saying that it went down, you can still make money. You can still make money.
And yeah, man, this reminds me like LC, man. I recently learned about this. This is actually, I think they like a dang, what are they? They are a let's see if I can see if they got like a news release. I literally found out about this thing like a couple of days ago. But they're also in the crypto space. I believe they are actually they're a lending company actually.
That's even perfect. That's beautiful. If it's a lending company, if it's a Bitcoin lending company, it's good because situations of people need to avoid the Biden tax hikes. They're going to use those lending companies as an avenue to avoid a taxable event.
But yeah, again,
so that's good.
I'm not sure. I just looked into a little bit, but I know that they're a lending company and they're in that crypto like AI space. And I think recently, let's look at their financials. I think I think recently they finally had an actual they actually started generating revenue just recently. That's why this had this huge run up. And I actually came in because I was trying to short this thing. I was trying to short this thing, man, because it was you could look at like the RSI, like it's through the freaking dang roof, man. So I was like, this thing's you can see my short position right there. You can even see it. Well, I'm short at like 24, 25, and it ran. It keeps running. So I'm gonna probably close this out Monday for a loss because I don't think it's gonna come down because like I think if you look at the analysis, people are saying it's a hold and like one person saying it's a strong buy. But this is either gonna come down, which I think is gonna come down because this looks bearish as hell because you got this huge gap up on the chart.
That's why you put a bear put spread, have your call option. And if you really feel strongly about it, you buy a full stock outright.
But but I'm hoping this thing comes down because if it comes down, I'm definitely going to buy me a couple shares because I definitely want to get in this. Because this is another play I think people need to do a little bit of DD on and come to the decision they want to get in. Because I'm definitely at some point, not right now, because this is
Definitely do your own due
ridiculous.
diligence, people.
This is ridiculous, like overvalued. But once it comes down, I'm gonna hop in.
Definitely do your due diligence, man. This is not Las Vegas poker, man. I am not telling you to just wildly,
not
blindly.
financial advice. Not financial advice. None of this is financial advice.
This is just for you to just do your research to see what we do when we do get into plays. Because I'm invested in a lot of majority of my plays. Even if stocks that I do cover that have big ass run ups, I do tell you guys to always do your own due diligence. Wait for the stock to go down, then get a good entry if it has strong news where it's government approved, FDA approved, or like I told you about Second Sight Inc. EYES, ticker EYES, when it had that big run up, like you guys, when it went up to $1 to $15. I always told you if it goes 5x, where if it goes to $1 to $5, you sell. I always tell you guys to do your own due diligence, man. But what else you got for us, man?
But yeah, guys, like again, this is the CL.
Yeah.
Hold on, CL, and that is yeah. No, again, yeah. Do you DD on this one? Because I think this is gonna be a nice one once it comes down. Because again, this gap up is
wait a minute, I got some
crazy.
new news. Breaking news. VXIT. Research that real quick. Strong management. VXIT. And for all the people that's coming in, please like the video. And if anybody needs my email, creditbuilder475@gmail.com. Book a consultation or get your credit repaired or get you involved when it comes to credit funding and also e-commerce. Because if anybody that already got their credit repaired, let's get you some funding. So creditbuilder475@gmail.com.
Let me zoom out.
So this is antiviral technologies. So this product pretty much works in antiviral technologies. It's a development manufacturer. When it comes to biotech products, it works with companies like Lockheed Martin and Johnson & Johnson.
Really? All right.
So Kevin Hines, he's a principal investigator that brings over 30 years experience when it comes to Alexion products, working with Johnson & Johnson for 15, successfully designed many successful products, including the optics. So it's diversified. So it also has situations of defense, antiviral, optics of the F-35 for the United States Air Force, and the Apache helicopter, and his other developments that was brought into the medical optics. Okay, so he has military and optics when it comes to the medical field, instrumentations of optics. He holds a MS in optical engineering and a bachelor's degree in physics. So that's Kevin Hines. So you Google search his name, you do due diligence on his name, Kevin Hines. But that situation play that also has been in the works. So antiviral technologies. A prototype developer and Neil Narwani. So you spell his name Narwai. No, not AIN. NI. So it's NARWANI. Neil. His first name is Neil. So if you could pick up his name off the Google search, off the dribble, that's his name. So So this has the management. If you can find his name, if you can't, you can always look at the ticker VXIT. You do the $VXIT to look at that, as well as do your due diligence when it comes to the information. They have a Twitter account. They're very active. People need to research that as well. So people need to get connected. Matter of fact, Kevin Hines. Research if you can find Kevin Hines, because he's the principal investigator that brings 30-year experience with Lockheed Martin and Johnson & Johnson. He's the dude that we need to research. Kevin Hines, Lockheed Martin, Johnson & Johnson. So people could do the research, or we could do the due diligence off the top so people could see what we do. We do give you that due diligence. For all the people that don't want to do the due diligence, we do that for you. We are your eyes and ears. And for all the people that's coming in, please like the video. It's just a like. You know, a like is free. Please like the video. It helps the algorithm. And if people wants to come up, this is an open panel. Please feel free to come in. If anybody needs my email, creditbuilder475@gmail.com. That's creditbuilder475@gmail.com. So let's look at Kevin Hines, Lockheed Martin. If you can find his LinkedIn, people can see his face. People can see who he is, who he's affiliated with, who he's clicked up with. Because we want to see people who are clicked up with people. Because he got government connections. Lockheed Martin always get them government contracts lined up. Always. They're always first. Plus, Johnson & Johnson, they're literally a big super corporation as well. So we insert things out, man. We certain things out for the people, man. You got to control the screen. Read certain things out for the people that's, because I got a lot of truck drivers, so they're not looking at the screen directly. So read it out for certain things. Read his portfolio.
So what? Let's see. Like he's an optical design engineer and consultant at Lockheed Martin. And that's from 2013 to the present. So he's been with the company for 8 years, I guess, under this role. Let's see. So design and development optics to extend the enhancement of human vision. So it's pretty cool. Let's see. Also optical design engineer at EBIT System America before. And that was 2008 to 2013. So he was there for 5 years. And there he was pretty much the lead designer and developer for new optical systems, for multiple spectrums, let's see, image fusion, and night vision systems. Let's see. So it's pretty cool. And then before that, so he started at Lockheed Martin as far as his career, because he worked there from 1999 to 2008, and that was for like that's a 9-year period. And there he just an optical engineer. So he got to start at Lockheed Martin. Then he left Lockheed Martin to work for EBIT Systems America. So he left. He's working in Lockheed Martin for 9 years. He left to work at the other company 5 years. Then he returned to Lockheed Martin. So I guess at that point, like, since he's a consultant, so I'm assuming he probably like has his own gig set up, and he's just working as a consultant, pretty much probably to his own company with Lockheed Martin. So he probably didn't actually work there, but
well, VXIT still has strong management because he's like still lead management. even as a consultant, like I'm still lead management for a lot of people's companies, even as a consultant. So Kevin Hines is somebody you need to pay attention on.
So yeah, guess Virginia Tech got a degree in electrical and electronic engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Got a BS in physics from Seventh Institute of Technology, and then from the University of Rochester, got an MS in optics. So it's pretty.
So he got a good
It seems.
portfolio. That's why I said, man, you focus on the management, because if you got strong management, it can do certain things to reposition a scenario where it can either cut expenses and increase the net profit. That makes it juicier, or cut people out that's not performing at a very strong level, where you have key performance indicators,
Look at this guy.
standard operating procedures, and situation like that. But
Hold on. I know this fella. Let me send him a message.
You do?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
What?
Yeah, I just saw this guy. Like, we went to UA together. So yeah, I definitely need to shoot him a. We definitely need to connect. Definitely. But hey, that's nice.
But yo, for all the people that's coming in, man, this is an open panel, man. Feel free to join in. This is strictly financial, all about money, business, and real estate. So for anybody that's coming in, please like the video. That's also free. If anybody's the book a consultation, creditbuilder475@gmail.com. I have a whole bunch of people swear up and down, I'm a book a consultation, BOTL. I'm a book a consultation. And never hear them. People are missing out when it comes to these money plays, because I'm just helping y'all on the aspect of just finding out what you need to do to get the stocks and get your credit repaired. But we got my man Tech finally entered in the building.
Yeah, but something else.
But every time I try to call you Tech, I'm fed up right now.
You sound underwater, homie. You sound underwater. I don't know. Let's keep pushing forward. But like I was saying, when it comes to SP and QS, SP,
you hear me
like
now?
Styles P, SP, QS.
Hello?
SP, QS.
Sports Quest. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I loaded up on
That's
this.
a buy the dip. That's a buy the dip opportunity, bruh. Because you buy that before the NFL season come back.
Yeah, I bought a couple of those. I think. I mean, it's like a sub penny. I got like 100,000 shares or something like that for this one. See what happens.
You buy that before the NFL season come back. Hold on, give me about 5 minutes.
But yeah, but I guess while he's gone, folks, let me bring up this play right here. Actually, I'm not. Hold on. Actually, I think this. I don't think it's been news recently, but I think there's a possible merger, EV merger with this company right here. Let's see if we can find some news. Let's see. What is this right here? Wait, this is like 2 months ago though. Let's see here. Announced today that they received notice. This team, the Nasdaq stocks. The company is not compliant with the NASDAQ. As the company failed in a timely manner to file accordingly. That's not good. Let's see. This might be a short, actually. But yeah, right here with Polestar. So pretty much this company is a SPAC. That's what they call it. Pretty much, this company is a SPAC. And apparently, I don't know if there's been see. This is July 29th. So that was all right. This article was dropped a little over a week ago. So yeah, so they're in talk with Polestar here, which is a EV company. I think it's actually let's see if they say it right here. It's a Swedish company, but I think I think it's Volvo. I think I want to say it's Volvo because I think they unlike like Lucid Motors, who just recently had that merge with I think it's like, was it CCIV or something like that? They recently just had a CCIV. I think it's like Churchill Capital or something. I think it was called. I think they just recently had. I think it's either this week or last week. They just had that merger, and now CCIV is no more. They're pretty much they're Lucid Motors now. So I think what is that? Maybe they got the ticker here. Actually, probably here. Because they IPO recently. And look at the stock price. Let's see. Yeah, they IPO. What day was that? I'm trying to think. But yeah, folks, this is very recently. I think the stock price it's around this 23 range. Although I'll say wait on the elusive on like hopping in there, because even I'm pretty sure at this point they don't have any cars ready. They haven't sold anything yet, so they don't have anything coming in. And I think it's gonna be a minute before they actually get to the production stage. So I'm thinking even though the stock price looks all right, I mean it's been selling off a bit. Because I think this even though the chart goes back like here, which I think this is when the merge got announced. It just ripped to 52.94 and then sold off. And then I think here recently, these last couple of days, I think this is when the actual merger happened. And I see I see it had a nice little spike, but I think this is going to sell off a bit because again, like I'm saying, folks, they don't actually even have a car ready. They're not at that production stage yet, so they don't have any money coming in. So this might you have to like think about it, but this might be like a shorting opportunity or like a put opportunity. Let's look at the options chain on it. Yeah, they don't have any. Let's look at the chart. Yeah, they don't have any cash coming in yet. I mean, yeah, and the chart looks fine for the moment. Nothing super crazy, like on a weekly. It actually read this week. So what was the high? Okay, so it looks like it's some resistance right here on the 29. Yeah, that 29.81. Yeah, it's like maybe a little bit of resistance there, maybe. Oh, but looking at the RSI, like it's not undersold, it's not undervalued. So maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a short, or oh, probably need a little bit more time actually to kind of come to a decision on this one. Let's see. But they do have options. You want to buy some options, if you're bullish, maybe buy some calls. If you're bearish, maybe buy some puts. But yeah, let's bring it up because it's like GGIP, like they have a similar situation coming up. Like I'm trying to say, with Polestar here. Let's look at some images because I think there we go. And they actually have cars because I think they got like a couple plants in like Europe or something like that. I think Volvo. I think they produce them over there.
No, well, the short terminology isn't necessarily confusing for me because if you look at a chart, when you look at March of 2020, you could possibly see how the market had a big ass run up and it went short. It looks very steep downward.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It never was confusing for me. I actually understood shorts more than I did any other terminology, but I don't know. I guess it's to each his own.
Oh, but I'm saying like right at the moment, I would probably just wait because like I said, like the RSI is not. It's not oversold. It's not overbought or anything like that. It's just very neutral. So it's either gonna slowly sell off, or it's gonna continue just to kind of, I guess, accumulate in this range. Because I didn't notice before we get like this gap right here, this gap down, and that's actually bullish. So I'm assuming it may go back to fill this at some point. So I'm assuming at some point it will go back up to these prices. I just don't know if it's gonna be anytime soon because again, like I said, they don't have any, I guess, cars yet. They don't have any revenue coming in. But I was saying like it's this other SPAC company, ticker symbol GGPI, like they're in talks with Polestar here. I think this is a Swedish company, but I think they have China Connects as well. So I'm still not sure. Is this like a Swedish company or a Chinese company? But I know they're headquarters in Sweden. But I've heard things. But this may be a possible. It's not verified anything, but this may be a possible merger with this company. And like I said, like they already have like cars already. Like they already got revenue coming in. And the car is actually pretty darn nice actually. And I think as far as like battery life wise, I think it's similar to like Tesla. Mm-hmm. As far as like the range, it may be a little bit less because I think this is more geared towards like this, driving from like work, like like everyday kind of use.
Okay. Well, you need to look at LCID. That's Lucid Motors. That's literally the American Tesla competitor. LCID. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Or you said LC?
LCID.
Oh, you talking about Lucid?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I had Lucid. This is a chart for Lucid right here. Yeah, this is a chart. I had it up. You know, I was just bringing up that, like, you know, this is a possible similar situation. This is why I brought it up. Because I even right there, you see, I even got like 10 shares of it right there. But I don't think there's been news as far as that merger. But you know, if there is news, you know, kind of looking at Lucid chart, like there's gonna be a hell of a run up. There's gonna be a run up, like, you know, I'm assuming a similar proportion, man. Like you just run up to like $50 or something like that, something crazy. So this is something like, you know, again, something thrown out there. You know, folks might want to do their DD. You know, me, I'm in it not heavily yet because I want to I want to wait for more news and say, yeah, this is a go. Like this merger is like, you know, they put a date where it can possibly happen. I'm like, all right, at that point, I'm gonna probably add, you know, to the position. But you know, just want to throw that out there. It's another EV play, possible. You know, so that's GGIP. If folks want to again do their DD on that one. But yeah, but other than that, yeah, brother, real deal. I'll catch you around, man. I'm about to hop off here. Got to get some stuff done.
Okay, no problem.
No
problem.
But yeah, man, just want to come through and just
no problem.
Just share a few things.
I'm gonna have to cut this one short because with the weekend streams, I don't make the weekend streams too long because you know it's the weekend. You know, to be honest, you should be studying due diligence now. When it comes to weekend streams, I do want to talk about more of the credit repair. Cool. Whenever you're fully ready, your brother, I got him locked in. I already got your brother's business plan locked in. So just know that when it comes to his situation, we'll be able to do when it comes to stocks, credit repair, credit funding, business credit, and situate anytime when he needs a business plan. I can be the one that be able to help him through and through. So cool. You always my guy. Feel free to always be able to come up, man. So respect to you. And also, you got my personal, man. So whenever you need to be able to talk about some business, finances, economy, whatever, we'll talk about it.
All right. Hey, definitely, man. Definitely.
All right. Peace.
All right. Have a good one.
All right. So for the people that's coming in, I still got more people, so I'm not going to cut the live stream early. So if you want to come in, you can be able to come in. So I'm not going to cancel it off too early. I know people still need to, because really, to be honest, the weekend is where most of the people are free. A lot of people, a lot of people that come on that see my channel or see my live streams, they're working. So for all the people that are usually working in the weekdays, come up on the panel. That's why I have the link open for y'all. Open panel. Come up on the panel. Feel free to come up on the panel. Yeah, we could talk real estate. Really, to be honest, I wish you would come up on the panel, to be honest. I wish you would come up on the panel so I could at least firm up some conversation with you to be able to see what you need. Because this is an open panel, man. I have a lot of people that watch this be in the shadows, and I find it to be funny. I find it to be real funny, man. People need to be able to come up on the panel, man. This is an open panel, man. People should like the video and get up on the panel. I need to have 5-6 people up on the panel at all times, answering, asking questions that I can answer them. That would be one of my favorite streams, where it's multiple people, 5-6 people at one sitting, pretty much getting up on the panel and asking questions. We can evaluate certain type of deals, certain type of stock plays, or just talk about business, the economy, man, because that's really what you need to pay attention on. That is really what you just need to be able to pay attention on. So it's an open panel, man. That StreamYard link is going to be sitting for a while, because if I don't have nobody to come up on the panel with me to ask or answer these type of questions, I'll be able to shut it down early, do everybody a favor. We could be able to move on, because I got new subscribers on the channel. That's funny. Usually 250 new subscribers on the channel. People would be trying to be able to come up on the panel to get a feel of what my strategy is, what my blueprint is for people, and what is my recommended strategy for people that do come in. But this is the open panel, man. Please like the video. Please share. If anybody needs my email, creditbuilder475@gmail.com. creditbuilder475@gmail.com. 475@gmail.com. If anybody wants to come up on a panel, open panel, I can literally just wait until somebody do. Okay. Okay, so for the people that's coming in, when it comes to the subject of real estate, I do want to talk about real estate. You guys already know that's my favorite niche and topic to talk about. But Arizona markets and Las Vegas markets is going up, as well as we mentioned the Dallas, Houston, Austin, Fort Worth, Arlington markets, because of California people are coming up. You have situations of a lot of extremely busy people moving, transitioning, where they're selling their houses and homes, where a lot of their properties that they sell from like California, like in the heart of the hood in California, you expect people to be able to sell their homes to $750,000 easily. $750,000 easily, light work. And that's in Nipsey Hussle's hood, where houses are selling for that much. So they're going to the Texas market, cashing out, where they could get a $350,000 house, $400,000 house, a lot of square footage, more acreage, square lot is pretty much sitting on something nice. But for all the people that's coming in, please feel free, man. This is an open panel. Black. Oh, okay. Fair to you, man. It's an open panel, man. It's an open panel, man. People need to come in. So I got vision. Turn on your camera so I can verify it's not a troll or not. I'm not going to have your camera on. I just need to verify. if you're a troll or not. So just turn on your camera. You turn on your camera. I can see who you are. All right. Turn you off. Okay. You can turn off the camera. I just had to verify because I got a lot of trolls up in this channel. It don't make sense.
You got trolls here.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
All right, just give me a second. I misplaced my headphones, so give me like 2 minutes to find them, and I'm gonna ask you a question if you don't mind.
Okay, no problem. No problem, man. Just ask me the question, man. Just ask away. But for all the people that's coming in, please like the video. If anybody wants to book a consultation, creditbuilder475@gmail.com. If anybody needs a credit repaired or credit funding, creditbuilder475@gmail.com. If you got to Columbus, Ohio on last stream, I will go back and watch. We actually did talk about Columbus, Ohio on the real estate market research when we analyzed all real estate markets up and down. Because me researching real estate markets is pretty much my niche, man. That's something that people should always focus on getting involved in when it comes to those markets, man. It's too many plays out there. Way too many plays out there. Way too many plays out there. So when it comes to the Columbus, Ohio markets, people should focus on the fix and flip. Like there's a YouTuber, Will Motivation, at Will Motivation. Will Motivation has a lot of fix and flips in Columbus, Ohio, man. He got a couple Lambos. Looking nice. Lambos, and also he does his stuff. He do his thing when it comes to a lot of the car events that people be having. He got his Lambos, and he pretty much does all his fix and flips in Columbus, Ohio. So he probably gets a $50,000 property, put $60,000 into it, and resell it for like $165, $170, which he can make a $70. Really, the average profit on a fix and flip is around $60,000 to $70,000. No matter if it was a $140,000 property that was sold for $230,000, it always ranges around $70,000 to $80,000 minus an exception of closing costs, building fees, or any type of other specialty fee. But Columbus, Ohio is a fix and flip market. Now, the buy and hold markets, people are trying to figure out the apartment hotel niche. Well, the apartment hotel niche is running and booming when it comes to Florida and Texas, because those states never closed when it was lockdowns. But people should always focus on the aspect of what is the local politics is doing when it comes to either city planner or any type of government funding. Always research the city planner, always get you an attorney of that area so you can always be above and on the law. And also figure out some type of loopholes when it comes to working with developers, giving them deals, sending them deals, getting an assignment fee, or getting a nice commission fee. That's what you really want to do, man. You try to help the developers so you can leverage them for a loan when you need a loan when it comes to a property, because you got that track record. When it comes to that developer, they can see that you got a good eye on picking deals. You send them deals where they profit. When you need to be able to wet your beak a little, you could actually wet your beak a little because you got a good track record when it comes to that lender. So, developers is always the key to be able to see and take advantage and leverage those opportunities. So, people should just always keep their P's and Q's of where the development is going. Because I'm going to tell you guys about that all the time on this channel and on this panel. For all the people that's coming in, this is open panel. Click on the link, man. People need to click on the link more. I need more people with questions. I need more people that have the entrepreneur mindset. Because like I said, you guys all the time, you don't have to spend money with me to make money with me. Because I gave you guys my heart, soul, and all my plays. And that's only 10% of what I know. That's only 10% of what I know. So all people that's coming in, join the panel, Black Introvert, you're in the panel. I noticed that. On 9/18, man, one of these days you're gonna have to get on the panel, man. One of these days you have to get on the panel, man. We're gonna have to talk when it comes to that niche that you're trying to get involved in. The vision, with every ready vision, you could be.
All right, yeah, I'm back. I found my headphones. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, so yeah, I was just listening in the shadows, basically like everybody else. I found out about your channel. I was, listening to Prophet of Thought, and then you were talking there one time, and then I was listening to Angry Man one time, and you were talking about stocks, and then sometimes I see you at Ramil's. So like I listen to like Thai City for crypto, and I know about Dollar Will and Lionel, and then of course you. So like I've never really been big. Sorry, go ahead.
No problem. No, I'm listening.
No. So,
I'm just reacting.
Yeah, so like I was never into crypto, or I didn't really care about investing. But then when I started listening to you brothers, it at least started getting me interested, and it actually inspires you and motivates you to at least do some research and stuff like that, because you can maybe get some financial freedom that way if you know what you're doing or try to learn, and then you network with the people here. Also, Ohim, that's another guy I listen to as well. He does crypto. So my question for you regarding this financial stuff, you ready?
Yes, sir.
You there? In
Yes, sir.
2008, right? They
Yes.
said we had that collapse because of the housing bubble, and it was something to do with the hedge funds, if I can remember correctly. Is there anything similar happening now regarding the fall of 2008? Is it the same thing or is it different?
Well, we got a multifaceted problem. We got lockdowns, and we got the aspect of if there is no lockdown, then there is going to be a bubble pop because of the foreclosures and the forbearance. We got a lot of people that haven't paid their mortgages, haven't paid their rent, and they got a lot of backed up debt. So it is definitely a bubble. So what you're saying is not wrong by no stretch of the means. What you're pretty much saying is pretty much is a bubble. That's why I tell people on this channel, people that's listening in shadows, people that put money with me, make money with me, don't put no money with me, don't make money with me, is to always find out on how to make money off of hedging and betting against. Betting against the housing market would be aspects of waiting for prices to decline, then enter in. Betting against the stock market would be inverse ETFs. I hope you understand that term by now. If you have been a person that's been seeing me in the shadows, inverse ETFs, bear 3x inverse leverages, and to be able to go fully in when it comes to a market turnover, when this market fully dumps. And we talking about dump. Envision, I want you to be able to book a consultation in the near future, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, in the near future, for sure. Go ahead.
Yes, because at the end of the day, I can only give so much when it comes to aspect of free information and also just a small time period of just a couple of hours with you guys. But when it comes to that, people should look at the China bear, because when President Trump was in office, when he was going fully hard on China, when it came to the tariffs, people made money off of the China bear, because that crushed the Chinese market. When the market is being crushed, like right now, the Chinese bear is a play, because the Chinese bull market has been tumbling because of the Chinese government cracking down, kicking out American companies, getting rid of all the Chinese companies that's listed in the NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange. Unfortunately, I told people about NIO, and that was like the Chinese version of Tesla, but it's going to go to the Hong Kong exchange, and it's going to be delisted from the American market. So I told people about that when it was around $22, $25 a share, $30 a share at its latest. Now it's at $45, $50 a share. So all the people that were early subscribers from me, they're going to have to either, they're definitely going to sell with a profit, because when I told them about that, it was around $22, $25. So they managed to make their money with profit. But aspects like that, I just tell people that if you want to be able to make money off of a market downturn, a market spill, you see a bubble, okay, put some money on it. Get you some treasury 20-year bonds, because when the stock market is down, bonds are usually up. Gold ETFs are up. Silver is cheap. Actually, silver is very cheap at its price for what the circumstances is. If you want something to preserve your money and protect its value without it going up and down with extreme volatility, like a tidal wave, okay, you got the treasury bonds 20-year 3x bull, so you can make money off of leverage. And since we're in the COVID pandemic era, the healthcare bull, like I keep telling y'all, CURE. So that's cure. So anything that's biotech, anything that's Delta variant, like IPA, autoimmune, you're pretty much in the clear. But if you're trying to be able to preserve money, if you do got money, or the aspect of making some money off of the bull, make some money off of either the travel bull and the bear, because the travel bull 3x direction ETF 3x, the bull of travel, the bear of travel, the bull of healthcare for sure. Definitely healthcare for sure, because we're in the COVID era. People that would have put money in March, that would have got to 3x leverage, they would have been able to tripled and quadrupled their money off of just holding it with the leverage, even with the high expense. Because with leverage inverse ETFs and leverage ETFs in general, you're dealing with high expenses due to the fact that you're leveraging your money to beat the index 3 times. So if the market is up 7% and you're on the bull, you're going to be up 22, 23% because that's 3x the leverage. If you're up, if the market is down 8%, you're going to be up 24, 25, down 24, 25%, but you make money off of the bear market. So Vision, like you were saying, finish your point. I just had to make sure people understood.
Well, thank you for explaining all that. I'll have to listen to it again. Like you're definitely the expert in this area, and I just started listening to you. Like I think this is actually the first. I know I subscribed to you because I was listening to, like, I heard you other places, and you sounded like you knew what you were talking about, and so I said, yeah, let me just listen to this guy and just see what information he has to offer. And it sounds
well, Vision, like I tell everybody, people should always look at my old stuff. And when I told you about plays before it ran up and start bustling, popping, because I told people about CYBL when it was 0.004. It was an investment of $400 one investor made that made her $2,000 return on her investment. And I didn't tell her to buy. I just told her to look at it, and she just pulled the trigger.
Yeah, that's fair enough, man. And well, you know what? For your knowledge and stuff like that, you should get compensated for in the future. There's a term I learned in sales, right? No means not now, right? But by you just building a rapport, you're basically developing relationships with customer base, and people will check you out. They will do the reviews, and then they can go from there. I did want to say one thing. There's another gentleman by the name of Judge Zilla. He used to talk to us about he used to talk to us about Forex.
I talk to Judge Zilla. I talk to Judge Zilla all the time. And Jay Charles, Mr. Charles, if you want to come up on the panel, please come up on the panel, and also email you, Mr. Charles. But yeah, I heard of Judge Zilla. Judge Zilla is actually a good dude. Good deal. Yeah,
I want to finish this point. He was telling about AM. Am I allowed to say these names? Because you get in trouble sometimes. Am I allowed to say AMC and GameStop or no?
AMC and GameStop is short squeeze plays. So I tell people all the time. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I just wanted go ahead. I just wanted to just let me finish this first. Jazilla was telling us about it, and like I didn't know anything, and we were looking at the prices. Like when he was telling us about it, it was like $8 for AMC, right? And then it went up to like 80, and now it's back to 30. And then GameStop is at 162 now, but it was down, right? So like he was telling about earlier to get in on time and hold. So I'm just saying there's a lot of people that give advice, but you can finish because you know more about it than I do. I just want to give you an idea of who I listen to. So go ahead. Sorry.
Well, no problem, Vision. When it comes to the when it comes to a lot of the markets, LCID and a couple other plays are like Lucid Motors. They're going to do a lot of sales when it comes to the Middle East. So even though I am Hebrew by faith, I have a lot of people that are in Dubai right now that see that the electric vehicle plays are running up. So when it comes to international markets, focus on international markets like AMC and GME. You know, I told people all the time, CLOV. And also, I gave y'all a better play. I gave y'all Carver Financial. So Carver Bank, that was a great play. Oh shit, my man Smooth, come up on the panel, man. This is an open panel. Smooth, you need to come up on the panel. Wadner, you need to book a consultation. And Mr. Charles, I did give you an email when it came to information. If you want to come up on the panel, it's an open panel.
Yeah.
The StreamYard link is on open panel, man. This is an open invitation. But like I was saying,
anybody can come up, man. I'm just asking questions. Anybody else can come up. I'm just listening. So I'm not an expert, so
when it comes to your point, Vision, just focus on being wide and diversified in your information. When it comes to short squeeze plays, always look at the outstanding shares, look at the float, and also look at the short interest. If the short interest is at 40 to 50%, that means that stock is being shorted heavily, and eventually they're going to have to cover their calls, or they're going to have to cover their positions. So that means if they short 1 million shares, they're going to have to buy $1 million in shares in order to avoid unlimited losses. Because when you're betting against a stock, if the stock does a big ass run up, you're pretty much going to lose all of your money very quickly if you're not buying into the position in order to avoid that unlimited loss, because you're betting it to go down. It's going up from $5 to $7, $7 to $8. It crashes to $6, but goes up $10. That's where a person that's shorting and betting against a stock gets their ass tossed. Respectfully. But
so I'm interested. I'm actually Googling, and I want to see which two hedge funds are going to fall if this happens. So I've been actually doing my own research a little bit.
Okay.
And just to see who's going. And I just want to see, and I'm going to really look at this because somebody else, I was talking to somebody, Lawrence Guy, because he mentioned it was the savings and loans, the one in the one in 83. So
yes.
He mentioned that the 83 fall, and then now we had the 2008 fall. We also had the .com bubble in 2000. And then this one, we're basically in the midst of it, right? We had this global pandemic.
He forgot about Black Friday. He forgot about 1987 Black Friday under Ronald Reagan.
Oh, okay. So basically this is the first time where I'm in the midst of actually being aware of you hear these terms, financialization and all these different things that you just don't know what they mean. Short squeeze, I don't know what they mean, but it's the first time where I'm conscious of something happening and I can at least catch the wave, if you know what I mean. Even though I'm not going to say I'm not investing, but just to catch the wave and see what happens, and it could be a lesson for the next time. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because society is going to move forward, and basically what everyone is saying in this space is this is going to be a huge wealth transfer, and you need to be a part of it, because if you're not involved in it, you might be locked out forever. If you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Of this huge wealth transfer. Go ahead.
Well, you get part of it because of the aspect of positioning. So you position yourself on it. You know, I tell people all the time, if you're not in position, you didn't benefit. Period. If you wasn't in position where you managed to get some shares or get some cryptos or coins, because I invest in the crypto technology. So a lot of the stuff that I told y'all guys about is blockchain technology, crypto ATMs. If I do talk about a specific blockchain coin, I told y'all about Compound. Compound too expensive now, but it's digital finance. That is like a crypto coin that's $150 when I told y'all about it when it was about $50, $40. So the crypto bull of the start of the year is just a show of whoever that's in position can be able to win. No matter who is in position, they can be able to win. That's why I say people should just be in there for the long term when it comes to a lot of the plays, and the plays that do have big run-ups that I show in the channel. Always be ready to gear yourself up on either getting yourself a TD, well, it was TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, Interactive Brokers. If you do Robinhood, just familiarize yourself with it more, where you can do some call options on Robinhood. But still, man, it's to the point where people are not going to hold your hand. People are not going to hold your hand on a lot of this stuff. It's to the metric where if you're not prepared, because a lot of people don't have a strong pension. A lot of people are not military VA veterans where they can be able to get the VA home loan with just paying the closing costs and getting a $300,000 property via the U.S. military. So, can you hear me?
No, yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening. Sorry, I was talking to somebody, but I'm back. Sorry, so I missed like the last 2 minutes. But
Okay,
you don't got to repeat
okay.
yourself.
I'm
My apology.
just making sure that I'm not Borgen. But for the audience that is listening, whoever that still is listening, people don't have the luxuries of being either connected with a government job or the military or a strong company, or being a manager, where the managers never get fired first. It's usually the flunky lower level workers. Supervisor managers are actually the first to get a raise when companies do give raises out. But people should just be on the aspect of understanding your strategy, being very diligent on what you need to do, calculated, block out a lot of unnecessary information, vet certain information from me. Like I tell people all the time, do your own due diligence. You look at Google, you look at certain aspects of either stock, Twitter, when it comes to that $, then the stock ticketer. You always do due diligence to make sure that you can be able to see, okay, who is who. Like we just did due diligence when it comes to Kevin Hines. Kevin Hines is the CEO that's connected with Lockheed Martin and Johnson & Johnson, two companies that seem like they have super power. Like we're talking about above the law type power. And he has connections with. So people should just always be in the notion of who is who he got connections with, who he clicked up with, who he got funding with. Do we got presidential connections? Do we got political connections? Can he be able to either negotiate some type of lending? Because a lot of times people that got connections with loan officers and brokers, they can be able to get maximum lending, 3 to 4 times the lending in certain aspects. But Vision, if you got any more questions, man, I'm here for it. And for all the people that's coming in, please come on the panel. Please like the video. But Vision, you got any more questions?
No, that was it, man. I just wanted to get your perspective. I'm researching it on my own, but I told you I just learned about this stuff pretty much since I came to the Manosphere. Basically, I used to be at the Black Brain Trust, and now I'm just kind of in different sectors. And I appreciate the sectors that are a little bit more progressive.
Well, this is a different sector. This is a different sector. I'm a financial sector.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
This is financial.
Exactly.
If it ain't about stocks, it's about credit. If it ain't about credit, it's about real estate. If it ain't about real estate, it's about grants. So
and you got to get your money right before you got to get your shout out to Nagon 11. Get your mind right, get your body right, get your money right. Keep your liabilities low and your savings high, right? So this is what it's all about. This is a demonstration of what some of the more progressive people in the Manosphere were trying to show. And so, I just want to ask about what your perspective on this, what's going to happen with this, like the economy, because it's not looking too good. But I want to witness what's going to happen. And keep doing your thing. Anybody else that wants to come up here and share your information? And I'm just going to listen in the back, man. Thanks.
Hey, man, creditbuilder475@gmail.com, man. Whenever you're ready, book a consultation. I'll work on your budget. Feel free to be able to email me so I can give you a free stock list. Even if you don't book right away, you can still get the information so you can still stay informed. But Vision, my email is creditbuilder475@gmail.com. Creditbuilder475@gmail.com for anybody that's listening out there. It's an open panel.
Did you type it in the chat? Did you type it in the chat or is it in your description as well?
Yes,
okay, I'll get it from. I'll get it. One thing I want to say too is we talk about Black Men Agency and stuff like that, and you'll support this dude if you can. He's giving you information, and this is what this is all about: networking and building rapport, building networks, and people helping each other in a cyber space, which is pretty much global. That's it.
Men and women is getting their credit repaired because of me. People are getting involved in stock plays and getting real estate. So that's why I say I'm the financial space. It can be the man's spear, the woman's spear, whoever's spear. Whoever that comes here that's listening, that pay attention, they're going to make some money. But Vision, respect to you. You got my email now. I appreciate you, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, man.
All right.
Refer a friend.
All right, man. Peace.
All right. Peace. Okay, for all the people that's listening in to me, that's still with me, Open panel, man. Call in, man. People need to join in more. I'm calling it out as a call to action. I don't care if you're a new person that's coming in. Hop in on the panel, man. Hop in on the panel. I can answer a lot of your questions right here and now. Cause I got people that's in the shadows that's pretty much listening, man. This is a call to action to everybody. Vision, you my guy. You my guy. You got my email. Book a consultation when you're ready, but email me to get the 2 free stock lists and also the secret lenders list. The secret lenders list is very spicy. It's very juicy when it comes to that, man. People need to get their situation straight, even if you don't come to me when it comes to credit repair. Just find out the lenders: DCU Credit Union, Marcus Loans, SoFi Bank, Key Bank when it comes to the no-doc business loans, and also get your situated when it comes to who else? Because I got about 3 more credit unions you need to pay attention. Navy Federal, of course. Navy Federal is a go. Get you some trade lines when it comes to UnitedRentals.com. You can be able to use UnitedRentals.com as a trade line when it comes from you paying your rent. You can, if you pay $1,500 a month, that can be reported on a credit profile as a trade line. That's good when it comes to boosting your score. Boost that score up off of just paying off bills, and use Experian Boost. But if you really want a big boost, you use authorized trade lines, 5 to 10 years, $15,000 to $20,000 credit limits, and I can be able to get you situated when it comes to the credit trade lines. Because you work on your personal, then you get your LLC up, then you get that nice fat opening checking account deposit off of the credit that you cashed out from your personal to leverage that personal credit into a big, nice opening line of credit when it comes to the personal. Personal to the business. That's a good transition. Then my man Mark, if you got assets or you already got strong personal, he can get you funding based off of your credit profile. So people that don't need the credit profile to be either repaired, because I do bankruptcies, delete child support, and we got the aspect if you got student loans, we could get you lending on student loans. So people that got the most student loans, we could get you the lending on most. To be honest, people that's coming in, click on the panel. I got more new people. I got more people that subscribe from the channel. So people that's coming in, open panel, open business panel. Let's talk money. Let's talk money. Let's talk finances. I don't even care if you even want to do services with me. It's to the point where all the new people, all the new naysayers come up on the panel. People that's listening to the shadows, man, come up on the panel. Feel free. But Vision, you got my email. Whenever you're ready, book it. Whenever you send the email, I can be able to send everything that you need. Get your credit repair set up, and also secret lenders. Let's get you some credit unions. Like I said, SoFi Loans, Marcus Loans, and also DCU Credit Union, Key Bank, Navy Federal. Those situations, pay attention. And any fintech company, any company that does a soft pull, and I'm gonna do a video when it comes to all of the companies that do a soft pull, no pull, or aspects where they're not gonna mess up your credit. And be careful, you guys out there, the people that do have an aspect where they go to a car dealership, be careful, man, because you don't want to have it where you go to a car dealership and they do 4 hard inquiries off of one situation in transaction, because they'll do you in when it comes to that, where your credit score went from 650 to 4 in the 400s, man. You got to be very mindful. I can delete those as well. Those could be easily situated with my team, because everybody that books consultation with me, or people that are just there and just around, they got a team around them when it comes to talking to me. It's never by myself. It's never unprofessional. Spring Hill Credit Solutions is the company. Filed and registered. that's coming in this open panel, man, click on the link. Get in the box, man. I need to get in the box, man. Yeah, I need to click in on the link for all the people that is tuning in. I got more people that's starting to fill up the chat. When it comes to all this love and support, man, I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate all the people that's tuning in with me. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the questions. I appreciate the haters, even though that I never really get dislikes. So people that's coming in, it's an open panel. People that's coming in, it's an open panel. Any questions? Any type of information you need from me, click on, man. If I was talking about anything else, it'd be full. To be honest, I need about 4 or 5 people to be on this joint. Just to click on, ask questions, ask away. Or people to hit up my email when it comes to certain situations, comes to questions, get you that free stock list and the secret lenders list. But anybody have any questions, man, ask away. Franchise thoughts. When it comes to franchises, you got to look at the licensing agreement. Your lawyer and attorney will pretty much affirm you when it comes to your licensing agreement. Now, franchises, like, you got the Rick Rosses of the world, you got the Waka Flocka Flames of the world, where a franchise can work because they got a brand. Like, the reason of Donald Trump's whole success, literally the Trump empire, is off the aspect of franchise and licensing, branching out, and leveraging other people. So franchising can work if you're going to do situations of your own aspect of either you create something and you put your name on it. Like, I think people should do a barbershop franchise. I think all the Black men out there that's doing business, they should do that to be able to strive more. But give me a moment. Okay. What's your top 4 fast food franchises to start? Well, when I was in high school, I wanted to start a Subway franchise because of Cameron, due to the fact that I saw that Cameron had very favorable terms of the Subway franchises he owned in New York. So Subway was like the first one, because Subway, you can put it in medical centers. It could be no matter what demographic. It could be medical centers like in Houston. It could be LeVar Medical College. You could put a Subway. You could put Subways in gym facilities. You could put Subways in aspects of a medical hospital for the people that's at lunchtime that needs somewhere to eat, boom, boom. But you do it off of the traffic, so it's traffic location based. McDonald's has the most stringent type of franchise terms where, you know, with McDonald's, you need a couple $1 million. You're going to need some liquid. You're going to need a big ass down payment. Plus, you're going to have royalty fees that you got to pay just for doing business, just because, you know, it's at times it seemed like it becomes an aspect of extortion in a way, to be honest, when it comes to certain type of franchise agreements. But Subway, so I don't have a top 4 because, you know, a lot of franchises don't even become favorable. A lot of franchises don't even become favorable. You just got to either build your own or just have so much money to stockpile some money. I just got home. You left a message on my phone, but I couldn't not understand what you. I was buffering. But anyway, how you doing, Big Austin? I was telling you just about plays. I was just telling you about plays to pay attention to focus on. Big Austin, you need to hit me back, man. You hit me back, man. Because a lot of the plays that I did tell you when the first time we did talk on the phone went up. So we're just doing an overview when it comes to the stream. I'm not very liquid. So yeah, man. So when it comes to that, the business credit, and you just creating businesses and LLCs with business trade lines and getting your personal straight and make sure your personal strong, can leverage it, because franchises, you're going to need liquidity, especially when it comes to McDonald's. They want people that are either in the business of franchises, that have experiences with franchises, or have a management team that's experienced in franchises. So you don't per se have to be experienced, but the people that you lined up, the people that are going to be your day-to-day management, they got to be they got to be on point. But if you're not very liquid, that's where hard money loans and also asset-based lending loans is going to be the key. Private money loans, if you can find a good connection with somebody off of either you helping developers when it comes to finding their projects and they're making so much money with you, where when you do ask for a loan, it makes sense because you got that track record. Like I'm saying, it's that track record when it comes to your developers, man. That's really the key. That's what I'm doing when it comes to my developer connections. I'm working on that track record. I'm making sure that Real Deal Financial always have a strong name, because I'm a man with integrity. I'm a man that's transparent, and I'm a man that can be able to find good deals off of good market research, good number crunching, good analysis off of me and my teams that I surround myself with. But yeah, Big Austin, be able to look out for my messages, because like I said to everybody, man, you don't got to spend money with me to make money with me. You spend money with me to get more access to me, where you just get 10% off of the free stuff. You get 100% off of everything I know and more updates when you do book a consult. But the aspect of you not being very liquid, hard money loan, asset-based lending loan, or if you're a person that has good income but just pretty much short, you know, you can use a bank statement loan, and you could be able to use that without any aspects of you giving out tax returns. Because low doc, no doc loans is the aspect of you just sending your bank statements and you showing you got strong personal and you getting approved. I wish I was the owner of the Popeyes and Checkers next to each other that is across the street from McDonald's and Wendy's at the street on the same street in my city. That is funny. That is funny. For all the people that's coming in, man, y'all need to click on the link, man. I need more people that open up the conversation, man. I got more new subscribers. Thank you for the people that's subbing and coming in. But man, this is open panel, man. If I was talking about something else, I gotta keep repeating myself when it comes to this. If I was talking about something else, it would have been cracking. you would have people that just tuned in, just talking in, coming in. But it's open panel. Give me a couple of seconds. Give me a couple of seconds. I got, to be honest, I got Uber Eats that I got to look out for when it comes to my food for my dinner. So I got Uber Eats. So definitely give me one moment. But if anybody wants to come up, man, click on the link, join the panel, ask away, get your pen and paper ready. Ask away, man. Whatever questions that you need, I got you. If I don't got you, I got teams that got you. So it's never me just by myself. It's never you just by yourself. I'm holding your hand with training wheels and holding onto your back to make sure you don't fall off the bike. So you are in safely good hands when it comes to me. I'm making sure that people get everything situated when it comes to business planning. Because first, business planning is a must before we get to do anything when it comes to repair or credit funding. But it's an open panel, man. Click on the link, man. All the new subscribers, click on the link. All the new people that just subbed in from 3 weeks ago of you finding out my channel, click on the link, man. Feel free, click on the link, click on the link, click on the link. I'd rather you click on the link than donate, to be honest, so I can answer your questions so you can be able to see what I see. I'm trying to decide whether to go Airbnb rentals or business property first, which works better as a stepping stone. I have a long-term rental with equity. I have one long-term rental with equity. Well, like I said, man, you need to click on the link. You need to click on the link because I respond and communicate better off of people coming up on the panel, man. So you need to click on the link. But you got a good problem, like I told you. You can leverage the hard money loan or the asset-based lending or the measurements of you working on your personal, preserving or having no extra additional loans. You just preserve your personal. You use the personal to get to the business credit. Then you use the business credit when it comes to funding it. You don't even got to touch your property with equity. You can preserve that equity and just increase it. So you got a good problem. Click on the link, man, so I can get a good detail so I can ask certain questions. Click on the link when you got time, whenever you got time. For all the people that's coming in, this is an open panel, open business panel. Feel free to come in. Feel free to come in, open business panel. Give me a couple of seconds. Y'all give me one moment. Okay. Okay, get me a Wendy's, no burger, no cheese, with 2 large fries and a fit. To be honest, Wagner, you was there when I did that live stream about that Wendy's in Chicago that me and Broke Genius was looking at. Got to be honest, there's a lot of cheap properties in Camden, New Jersey, but Camden, New Jersey is so much of a war zone that, I don't even see people even trying to gentrify. They're trying to gentrify downtown Newark, New Jersey. They're trying to do development in downtown Newark, New Jersey more than they're trying to do at Camden. they're trying to do Baltimore than they're trying to do Camden. So that means Camden is either in a very undesirable place, or the crime is just so ridiculous that people ain't even trying to deal with that headache. But I got a whole bunch of credit repair profiles I gotta get situated. I got new people. Thank you to the new people that's getting involved when it comes to the credit repair funnel. We're gonna find a situation where we can get this at literally situated to we can delete the situation, get some trade lines on, get you to the aspect of you understand what business that you're trying to get involved in, the matter of commerce, real estate, tax deeds, a brick and mortar, which to be honest, if you're in a state like Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, and maybe certain parts of Virginia, you're pretty much safe when it comes to lockdowns, just in case if you do brick and mortar. And if it is a severe lockdown where they're going to clamp down very hard and severe, you can be able to still make your monies and be able to still capture transactions, leverage those transactions to get bank statement, business loans, get business lines of credit, and show your credit worthiness. Because the people that can show the sales, to be honest, sad to say it, are going to be the ones that's going to continue to get lending. All the people that was getting the subprime stuff, it's not going to work. That's why I tell you all the time, you're opening, starting checking account deposit on your business. If you put in a 7,500, if you put in a 5,000, or if you save up for even the 3,500, you get bonuses. You can get a $500 bonus off of that. So work up on a good, strong, at least opening checking account deposit, and make sure that in your business checking accounts, you make sure it's strong deposits. So when you need a business bank statement loan for either 6 months or 12 months, it can be strong. You can be able to show that, okay, I can be able to put money in this account. You can get unsecured situations, add business trade lines, Duns and Bradstreet number registered, and also you having age corporations with credit with no previous owner that's not stolen. Because a lot of age corporations be stolen corporations. That's why you come to me. That's why you come to Real Deal Financial, man. That's why you come to me. That's why you come to me. We can be able to situate something where we can be able to get you at least informed when it comes to a lot of the plays that I mentioned on a day-to-day basis. So we're just making sure that you can be able to be at least more economically informed than the people that you're surrounding yourself with. Because I always believe in the notion, if you got 3 people that are broke, the 4th person usually wind up being broke, even though the 4th person can tell you about stocks, bonds, can tell you about credit, personal, business. But with that aspect, we just got to make sure that you're always informed out of your group, the most diligent when it comes to your group, and also have the most better, bigger strategy to be able to make sure that you come in this pandemic into a pandemic, period. But I'm Real Deal Financial. I'm your host. I'm pretty much about to sign off. Respect to everybody that came to end and that's still coming in. But I got my dinner to eat. I will come live tomorrow, either early tomorrow or the same day like I did today, for another financial stream, just for the people that started to tune in and subscribe to your boy, but pretty much didn't have time in the weekdays. You got me on the weekends. So be able to click on, and also if you need my email, creditbuilder475@gmail.com, creditbuilder475@gmail.com for business consultations and credit repair. Get you your 2 free stock lists and your business credit. And please like the stream, man. For all the people that came in and showed support, people that came in and called in on the panel, respect to you as well. Please like the video. It's free. If anybody wants to donate, $ Mr. Perfect 23G. $ Mr. Perfect 23G. That's my cash app. Respect everybody. I hope everybody has a blessed and productive day. And also research NSAV. That's NSAV, Net Savings Link. Inc. They got a cryptocurrency exchange that's going to be released on August 9th. Respect everybody. I'm RDF. I'm out.